Votez Corée!
Guy Code with Rena Oswald.
Welcome to another episode of The Guy Code. Now this episode is titled She Chose Him Over Me. Now, this is a situation I am sure many of you, including myself, have been in. You know, situations where we have been rejected by kind of people that we are interested in. And I think I should start this episode with my own story of rejection. So mine started about 3 years back. It was this girl I was dating. I would say is my first serious relationship. Well, I felt it was serious at the time. So we had been dating for about a year. And I'll be honest, from my evaluation right now, from what I know right now, I was doing the most. I was just doing the most. I was putting in all the effort. I was over pursuing for sure. I was over smothering her with all this same perfection. I was ignorant as ignorant can be. So if you guys feel that you're ignorant and you still don't know what to do in some of these situations, you're in good company, because I was there as well, and we are definitely on that journey of becoming much better. So it was a year in, right? And I think I was in campus. I was in my first year, freshman, and she was beginning campus. I think that's summer or something. So within I think 8 months into dating, things had started to change. And of course, me and myself, I think, I'm not giving enough, so I keep doing more, not knowing that it is making the situation much, much worse. So what do? I keep pushing in, I keep trying to over pursue, I keep trying to over smother, and it's getting nowhere. So it reached a point where I think this week that just ended it all, the week we broke up, it was on a Monday. So that Monday, I'm trying to contact her, she's not replying, blah blah blah. And that evening she texts me, I'm sorry, I haven't been in a good mood lately, I just don't want to talk about it. So I'm like, okay, really? So I call, of course I try to white knight, let's talk about it, I'll help you figure it out. So she throws me with the most BS excuse ever. I'm sure many of you have heard it, is that, it's my time of the month. So yes, she told me, hit me with that excuse, and of course I didn't have a count. I was like, okay, I bought it. Yeah. That time I was totally oblivious, and I was needy as needy could be. So I bought it. So a couple of days later, that's on Monday, right? Say Tuesday, Wednesday, about Thursday is when she just blatantly came out with like, you know what? The reason why I've been so distant lately is that something happened. So I'm like, okay, what happened? So I'm like, okay, well, there's this guy I was chilling around with, and we had an incident where we made out. Yeah, she just told me straight out, she made out with another guy. So I'm like, okay. So like, yeah, so since then I don't know who to choose, whether you or him. So I'm like, seriously? I'm like, yes. She said, yeah. Well, she's not remorseful about what she did, but she's just confused about the whole situation. So she blatantly told me she does not feel bad at all of what she did. She does not regret what she did, but she's just confused of what she did, where it puts us. So I'm like, of course I get all emotional. I'm like, oh, how would you do that? Oh, what did I do wrong? Do I need to do more? My friend, I was the simp of all simps. So yes, I'm just telling you my story so you guys can learn from it. So she said, yes, this is what happened. I made out with this guy, and I think I have feelings for him, but I don't know who to choose, me or you or him. So I tell her, okay, you should choose. Oh, we've gone through all this together. Oh, we've done, we've known you for about almost a year. How could you do this? So I'm just going into a whole panic because I'm needy and I feel like without this person, I am nothing. That's how I felt at the time, honestly. So I think that's on Thursday. Friday morning, she says, okay, I made my decision. I'm like, okay, what? She said, well, I choose him. I was crushed. I was like, really, you choose him and you've been through all this? I'm like, she's like, yeah, she chooses him because of blah, blah, blah. I can't remember. I don't really want to remember right now. But in the end, she did choose him. And I was crushed. And I think that situation definitely made a huge difference for me. Probably it wasn't the situation that led me to the red pill and philosophy and stuff development. That was actually not a situation. It was just a whole a time where I was just doing a lot of research and trying to know how to get a couple of questions answered. But that situation really made a difference for me. Like, man, you guys, that one made a difference. And going through that, looking back right now, man, I had a lot of questions leaving that situation. Definitely is like, why would you choose him over me? And this is what I want us to discuss on this episode, is that what would make her choose him over you. So I've written out a couple of points that we can discuss and just delve into. So I think the first one is, of course, why she would choose him over you is that she just doesn't have a high interest level for you. That is number one. And I think in my situation, definitely that was one of the things that stood out from when I evaluate it right now. From what I know, it was there because I was over pursuing all the time. And it shows she had all the signs of low interest level, but of course I had to really impose my interest on her and trying to prove that I'm worth her time because I was needy. So my friend, my guy, if she just doesn't have a high interest level for you, she will definitely choose someone she has a higher interest level over you. That's just how it is. You can't choose attraction. They say attraction is not a choice. If you just from the get-go, if you just don't have a high interest level for you, she will definitely, if she finds someone who she has more interest into, she will definitely choose him over you. That's the basic one. Basic attraction. If she has a higher basic attraction for someone else, she will choose that person over you. That's number one, attraction level. Number two, why she would choose another person over you is that probably you over pursue. Maybe you have that, she already has some moderate or decent interest level for you, but if you over pursue and show neediness, I think that point is neediness. If you show neediness, if you're showing that you like her more than she wants, she feels like it's too uncomfortable for her, then definitely she will choose someone else who is more confident. If you find someone who is a lady, of course, who has a moderate interest level for you, but you show your neediness, you become all clingy from the get-go. You hardly know this woman. You're already all over her, texting her, calling her all the time. She'll be like, man, come on, man, I hardly know you. We should get to know each other. We should get to, you're not showing any mystery. You're laying it out all out there from the get-go, and you're just pouring out your whole heart from the get-go. You're not even letting that seduction process build. You definitely choose someone else who is more mysterious, who she will she'll want to, discover. Because let me tell you guys, women also want a challenge. She doesn't want a guy just given to her on a silver platter. She wants to feel like, I worked to discover this guy. The whole interest and the mystery about you is very important. So if you over pursue, if you just break the mystery, like there's nothing mysterious about you and you're just laying it all out there from the beginning, definitely bad choice. She will choose someone else who is more confident, more mysterious and unpredictable over you. Number 3, why she chose him over you is that you were no longer in your masculine frame. I think that's one of the things that I definitely battled with in my simp days. I didn't know what a masculine frame was. I thought, like most people who grew up with all these dumb stereotypes that movies and Disney tells us, it's always the most vulnerable guy, the guy who is in touch with his feelings, who gets, the lady. Never works, man. So if you're no longer in your masculine frame, if you're no longer purpose driven, is that you find this woman, you get to dating, and suddenly your whole world revolves around her. Bro, you guy, it will just be unattractive, because the kind of attributes that she was initially attracted to you by, you lose them, because you're no longer chasing your purpose. You're no longer putting in effort to make yourself better, and now you start lagging behind. It shows in your behavior. It even shows physically. If you're no longer going to the gym, you're no longer investing in yourself, in how you look, in your development. It shows you're not going to the gym, you're lagging behind. The time you're supposed to be going to the gym, you always want to smother her with love and be all around her 24/7. Come on, guys. No, that she will choose someone else. Why? Because the initial attributes that she was initially attracted to you, you're losing them. You no longer have them. You're just, your whole world revolves around her, and it's very unattractive, as women don't want to be the number one priority in your life. No woman wants to be the number one priority in your life. It should always be your purpose. So if you make her your purpose, you start losing it. You start losing it heavy, and you're no longer going to be that attractive person to her or anyone else. Definitely. So that's a couple of things why she will choose him over you. Just basic attraction level. If the attraction level is not there, that one you can't make a choice about. That one it's not a choice. It's either there or it's not. Secondly, if you over pursue, if you from the get-go you're already breaking the mystery, you're already not being mysterious, not being exciting, not being something that she will looking forward to discover, you're already pouring out your whole heart from the beginning, you're losing her. And thirdly is if you make her your number one priority, is that your whole world revolves around this woman. You're no longer chasing your purpose, going after your goals and practicing self-improvement. She will definitely choose someone else over you, because you're no longer exciting, you're no longer a high-value man. She will say, oh, this guy, I thought he was high value, but he's no longer. If you can put me as the number one priority, definitely he's not going anywhere, because I just want to join in the ride. I don't want to be the destination. That's exactly how chicks feel. Some of them don't know that, but that's exactly how they do. So that's just a couple of things that I think would make her choose someone else over you. You guys can definitely give in your input. Your feedback is really appreciated, guys. Definitely I'll showing you guys my social media handles that you can follow me. I'll give feedback what you want us to discuss next. Until then, we will talk soon. Bye.